You're welcome. All right, you're welcome. My name is Jimo. I'm privileged to be the team leader of Plan B Express. And here we talk about the financial market in general, how to maximize and take advantage of the financial market. So stay tuned and please be attentive so that we can be together on the same page. And what we operate on is Operation Do It Yourself. And so we always love people to maximize the opportunity in financial market by themselves. In other words, we don't encourage you to give money to people to help you manage your portfolio. Now, why? Because money can be very tempting. That's the truth. Uh, no matter what anyone is telling you, I have the Holy Spirit in me. You tell him you are not the Holy Spirit yourself. So it's better to be play safe, right? In terms of if you want to get involved in the market, get involved by yourself. I know there are so many ways of managing this crypto space, financial market. So here we look at the market in general, the scope of the market. Of course, there are other things we don't talk about, maybe binary options and all of that. They are still part of financial market, whichever way you look at them. And there are a lot of people who are making a lot of money on binary options, IQ options, and all the like. Now, but most time, our activities is much around basically looking at the capital market, looking at the crypto market, the forex market, the derivatives and all the like. And these are the aspects we look into in the market. And so one of the first things is that we look at investing. And investing is purely more of, buying to some opportunity and then, of course, leveraging on them in their growth, just like we buy into the stock market, which is the capital market. And then you hold on to it, you make dividend, you make bonus, and then you make money in the growth of the equity you're actually holding. And these are the things. But one of the things about the stock market or the capital market is a backup kind of strategy. And of course, we talk about investing. Investing has to do with long-term perspective. And most better investing, want to look at investing in major perspectives about minimum of 10 years and above, which has to do with long-term investing. And I want to talk about, medium-term investing has to do within 5 years, range, and these are medium term. And so short terms, about a year and above, and these are short term. So quite unfortunate, what you call investing in your perspective, they're actually not investing because somebody will enter in the market and then having hold a particular digital asset or maybe any stock, a part of shares, and then for 5 months, 6 months, before 1 year, they start lamenting and all of that. So they are actually not investing. So we have other flexible plan, in the money market that people buy into, like Eurobond and different bond, which has like government security to buy into and still make money. Of course, all of these are still part of it. And today we have real estate now trying to tokenize. And I think I participated in a particular project sometime trying to tokenize real estate, because one of the things that real estate has suffered over a period of time is that, of course, it's an illiquid kind of asset. When it has to do with that, the banking loan had actually reduced their facilitation towards, enabling loan to real estate businesses because they are actually illiquid kind of asset. How? Disposing them is actually cumbersome. And so you can actually say you have liquidity. And so that's what we mean by illiquid, as it were. Now, looking at the market as it is, you look at crypto, you look at Forex as different segment of market where you can make a lot of money. Please hear me right. To make money in this space is easy, and to lose money in this space is quite easy. To make money is easy, and to make money is easy and easier and faster. So, especially in crypto, crypto is the easiest place to make money and is the fastest and easiest place to waste all the money you have made. And that's why we encourage people to settle down, learn the basics so that to be able to navigate and follow in sequential order, not to waste any money you have made. And so you can see these are coins that have done over how many percent at a given time. But right now, if you do not know what you were doing after this pump, you do nothing, you have lost about 62% of the amount you were seeing. That's to say, if your portfolio on this asset was about $1,000 before, that money now has reduced to maybe $400. All right. And that's why we encourage people to pay attention and learn basics so that you know when to go in and when to exit. And of course, when to act in terms of your asset management. They are very, very important. All right. And so that's why we said in crypto is the easiest place to make money and the easiest, fastest place to lose and waste even the money you have made. These are the things we encourage people to pay attention when it has to do with crypto. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is part of the game. So, and I always say is that if you're not ready to lose money, don't even come into crypto. But you are looking to make money, come into crypto. But you are not ready to lose money, don't come into crypto. So it means you can make and you can lose as fast as possible. All right. So these are the things you must pay attention to when it has to do with this financial market. All right. So now looking at the market as it is, Bitcoin, like I told us, as a monthly close, those of you who are in private mentorship, I was seeing us about the monthly activities of Bitcoin, right? That this is what is happening, that we shouldn't close below this guy. And luckily enough for us, we do not close below this guy. That gives a good signal. But this is, nevertheless, you have to be very careful. Now, if you look at it ordinarily, the market started, as it were, and doing what was doing. And I said, oh, you know what? As long as we're unable to break and stay above this, my black line, in the previous month and then the new month, that's going to be very disastrous. Of course, it looks like we've been ranging because last week, I have to look at the weekly candle close. We close with a kind of gravestone doji that's similar to the monthly gravestone doji. But sometimes I always tell people, gravestone doji, it's very important to see gravestone doji at a key level. But that doesn't mean that when a gravestone doji has happened, then it automatically means a bearish market. We have that in XRP, fundamental push it ahead. But of course, the flattening pattern of it can be very gracious. And that's exactly what happened. So for Bitcoin, don't panic. I will say this, don't panic in the sense that as long as the market still level headed at both 93,000 or $90,000 range, then you are still in order, okay? And sometimes the better I come there, and then you can find a buy opportunity. But you have to watch out. This is a weekly candle that's going to close in the next 4 hours. In the next 4 hours, this candle is going to close. So what opened the candle in the next 4 hours determine your faith. And sometimes, most time people don't pay attention. But if you are just a scalper, a day trader, you may not need all of those things so that much. But if you are really going to be in the business for as long as possible, the point of importance for you have to look at the long-term perspective. But generally speaking, the bear strength has been so much stronger than the bull strength. So tentatively, it is said to be like, of course, I've said it before now that for anyone who is in the market, the wisdom demands that people are taking profit, because my target on Bitcoin right from day one, I'm not saying we cannot go to 200,000 or 150,000 that a lot of people are predicting, but my target on Bitcoin right from day one was from 90,000 and 110,000. 79,000, 90,000, and 110,000. That was my target for Bitcoin as a top of the roof. Now, but we have been ranging, we've been ranging, we broke out like a fake out to return back to the range. That was since September last year. And then obviously we create another range. But what is happening now, we're breaking below this new range, which is not too good. All right. If you look at it, we break below this range. We have to suspend on top of this range, which is about $99,000 range, and then going to $99,000 to $108,000 to keep on that range. But unfortunately, we have this broken. But of course, the candle is not yet closed. Anything can happen magically, and you have similar candle like this, all right? We have that similar candle here. We have that similar candle here. But we have to be wary, because the market continue to, because sometimes I love the market to wire down as fast as possible, and then for us to continue or have a very good headway, all right? So the slower the markets going towards a direction, the stronger the direction of that trend at that given time. Get me right. The slower the market is moving towards a direction, all right, the stronger that direction maintained. So for instance, the market, if you look at all of those candles since about 3 days now that we've been bearish, the candle is not too, obviously too, bogus and all of that. Something like this. I love something like this that keep fear on people. Then the more aggressive the candle towards the direction, the more chances of it to pull back and correct back, of course. But there are exceptional cases, however. You see similar candle this way, aggressive, and then pull back, and then we return aggressive and all of that. Look at this, aggressive, right? This is pam, 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 aggressive, and then we have return. But this guy had been slowly doing what was doing, and of course, we have 3 days bearish candle on a row, and we have similar thing, 3 candle on a row, and then we have similar thing on the row in that order. So now what you want, 2 things that could happen, and then that will give you more joy, is that for this candle, before the close in the next 4 hours, for us to rally back to $99,000, 99.5 thousand, $99,500, or above this 200, the moving average, and then that's about 98,600 or 98,900 and all of that, then it's going to be a good bounce for us to continue to range at this point. But listen, if we're unable to have that, then I'm expecting that the Bitcoin should crash down to 93,000 and $90,000. Right. Because I said this, the daily candle close the other time, and then we will see the bearish market sections and all of that. And that have been showing some significant strength towards that. And that's exactly what's playing out. So you can see 93,000, 91,000, 90,000 a major point for us. And if that didn't happen, you can have Bitcoin probably down to that $85,000 or $86,000. Please don't panic too. But Bitcoin come to $86,000. It depends on the reaction we have from there. Don't panic, because remember, we have a pending gap for Bitcoin down back to as low as $70,000 and $73,000. Can Bitcoin go down there? Very best possible. But I always tell us, every time your market is getting more worrisome, ordinarily, if not for the fact that so many fundamental coming to the market, anytime you see the mainstream media start tweeting, talking so much about the strength of Bitcoin, how powerful Bitcoin is, that's a time to watch out, to be taking some profit from the table, right? Because these are kind of strategic way of exiting their portfolio. You hear me right? So those are the things you have to pay attention to. Now, but as it were now, a lot of bullish momentum here happening. People are talking, because we go back to, let's quickly do something. Let me just go here. Okay, so for those of you who are new, please, there are a few things you will pay attention to, which I'm going to talk about in this segment of talking. Let's look at, for instance, so there are so many fundamentals. We're talking about ETF and all manner of things. Let's go here. Let's go here. I saw a kind of proposal for it, Dodge ETF, all right, and some other things. Institutional are still a little bit bullish about Bitcoin and crypto, right? And so, but nevertheless, you need to be very careful too, to look at. So the last transaction update on ETF was on the 21st of January, and so of course on the 1st, we've not have it updated. Probably by tomorrow we'll have that, but we still have the grayscale sell off some. Then we have some. Then we still have total inflow of about three. Yeah, about that. Over. We still have more coming into it. Okay, 300,000 plus and all of that. So unlike when we have more lump sums of this kind of billions and all the like. Yeah, so we have to be a little bit wary, all right, for situation, but institutional somehow bullish that Bitcoin still have a strength of going up and all of that. And we have some of those liquidity that were grabbed, all right, that I felt few of them had been grabbed already, and those were the things that happened. I think we still have, or let's look at it. Okay, I could see some of them being grabbed, or we still have some 97,500. I think Bitcoin have come to 97,500. Let's quickly look at it. If it has done that, then we can have opportunity. Let's look at it. Okay, it has even come to $96,000. That's great. Shows that some of those liquidity have been grabbed, and then a lot of accounts have been liquidated. And so probably we could have maybe the market now trying to create a return, as it were, and probably going back to about $100,000. Then $100,000 to $101,000, as it were, for the market. And so if we have that, that's going to be a great one for tomorrow, Monday. And then that means you could be looking for some buying positions, as it were, if you're a trader, okay? And that could be the boost. But I can tell you a lot of account has been wrecked. And so that's to tell you now, one of the cheap cheat I'll give to people. This season it's not a season of buying coin and hold. No. You are on top of the roof already. We just want to get out of the roof. Even if Bitcoin is going to smash up to 150,000, that's not yardstick for you. I heard a lot of people, when I listened to them, said, I'm waiting for bull run. I said, which of the bull? The next cycle or the same cycle that we're almost closing already? Yeah, I have that we can move in like that, fake out continually, probably get to August, September, even toward the, but that doesn't mean you are going to have some kind of drastic kind of move, as it were. All right. So the best approach for you now is that you buy a coin or you get into a trade, you sell, you take profit, you buy again. That's the best option you can have right now. But I'm looking for a coin that I want to buy, and who, for when, to when. All right. So I know a lot of people will be listening to, I want to buy a coin that will hold for bull run. Which of the bull run are you talking about? Now, Ethereum is losing momentum day by day. And so I don't even believe on Ethereum. But one of the problem again is that the more Ethereum bleeds, the more altcoin bleed. And you can see that I do not even have any good hope for Ethereum right now, because it had gone below 3,000. I was thinking that the 3,000 level could hold, but not holding. So that means you can't be surprised to see Ethereum still come back to $2,700, right? Or $2,600, or even back to the, the demand zone of about $2,400. You can see momentarily, Bitcoin is holding better than Ethereum. You can see momentarily after the double top since December and all of that, Ethereum had been having a lower high continually and all of that. Now breaking this 3,000 region, as it were, that's a bad one for Ethereum, as it were. So for me, I mean, not even interested in trading much of Ethereum because of so many things around Ethereum right now. Okay. So, but if you look at the structure of Bitcoin, it's better off than the structure of Ethereum, as it were. And but of course, how much money do anyone have to actually buy into Bitcoin? And that's the same thing this guy have created now. So, Avers had been creating a very bad kind of segment and all of that. Maybe the better it actually clumps down to this point of $26, the better it is for it to bounce back. But it has been not really good at all. But that was a very good coin that ought to have maintained a very strong momentum, as it were. All right. Now, so somebody is going to ask me, which coin can we buy right now? Obviously, I do not even go through any coin that I could have given to anyone tonight, because I've been over occupied. And so, but you can see that the market itself had been bloody. And so a lot of us have lost money, accounts have been blown. I think so. The chain link structure is still okay and better than that even of Avers, as it were, that can have a bounce. We just need to break that $20,000 or $30,000 region. Oh, I never knew that was on the one. Oh, okay. Okay, this was December. Right. So we just need to break above that. And so we're struggling, creating a kind of range, which is still better for Chainlink for now, as it were. SUI, I've been having a lot of turmoil, right? Mentally, even if it come down to $300, it's still not bad. We got target I have on SUI was about $7 to $15. But of course, the journey can be truncated. And that's one of the things we need to understand. Now, for those of us who are trading Forex, you see that this guy gained a strength back, right? This guy actually, that's a DXY, then the strength bar within the last 2-3 days. and that's had a very negative impact on Euro USD. Okay, but nevertheless, it will have all of these activities. So maybe what will happen could be what Euro USD did last year. DXY could equally do that. If you return back here, back to 109, and then you have Euro. Those of us who are trading Euro USD, you have Euro rebound to it, and then create a kind of double bottom. Then we'll bounce back, maybe by next week, possibly. But you got to be careful because most time people just look at, oh, see, the market is going up, so for that, I'm going to stay in no matter what. No, you have to be very flexible because knowing when to act and know when to act. This, my lovely, the better instrument I trade all the time is gold. And that can see the strength the guy had maintained momentarily. That had been a very fantastic stuff, like been telling most of us. And that we want to have a bounce return here, but that was a very nice bounce here for gold. But I'm not going to be surprised having topped this last week, right? Having topped this last week, I'm not going to be surprised to have this gap cover back to how much? 2,745 the region, or from 2,763 the region from where it is now. So that means for this week we're entering, we should be finding more opportunity for selling gold, right? So if you're trading gold, you should be looking for opportunity of a reversal, and then you can take advantage of selling more than buying of gold. But that doesn't mean that gold cannot turn around after a pullback, bring another momentary kind of what's it called, candle and floor. But for me, I think tentatively returning back to this region should be an option. So we should be exploring for gold. That means we'll be finding more of selling opportunity for gold for this week. If you're a gold trader, gold performed very well for us last week. And of course, that was very, very awesome if you're trading gold, as it were. Okay. Now, for new people who are just coming in, the first thing we always encourage you guys to do is to have an exchange. Is free for you to register on an exchange, like you have MSC, you have then another one we encourage people to have is wallet. Okay, so this is wallet, and most especially Phantom wallet. It's very easy for you to have a Phantom wallet. All you do, you can go to your phone and go to your you can go to your phone and go to your, they call it for me, go to your Play Store, and then type Phantom, Phantom, and download Phantom. Who knows? A lot of things Phantom wallet want to do, but we're not giving guarantee to anyone that's going to happen and all of that. So you download Phantom wallet and register. But please, while you are downloading Phantom wallet, make sure you have a notebook that you're going to record your seed phrase, everything you're doing. Then you need to have MetaMask wallet. This is MetaMask wallet, which can be downloaded both on your Chrome extension or still on your phone. And so if you want to download MetaMask wallet, it's a lot easier for you. Okay. All right. So okay, I'm going to respond to this person. Okay, now, so MetaMask wallet is very, very important for you to download and have because we're going to do a lot of things. But what Phantom is doing now is very crazy. So they are absorbing a lot of blockchain into the system and all of that. And now this is the best wallet because of Solana blockchain had blessed a lot of people to trade memecoin and all of that. There's so many coins we have traded and people have made a lot of money, insane money with the help of this. So you need Phantom wallet, you need MetaMask wallet, and all the like. Okay, I'm going to respond to our questions shortly. And then those of you who are new to this, the need for you to have Desk Screener. If you're using phone, you can go to your Play Store and download Desk Screener because that will help you, check coins that when we mention them. But one of the things when those of us who trade memecoin, you can rock pull. Your money can go to zero. Like yesterday, I was busy. Ordinarily, I do not trade memecoin with just buying the wallet. And you can see now. So imagine, you can look at this. This is total back down, right? But look at it. I think maybe even I bought from here or so. How many percent? That means that's rock pull, you right? It's 88, 89. That means that's rock pull. When is it going to go up? You can lose all the money. And that's why we tell everybody, when you are trading MEMCoin, you don't trade with all the money, right? But you can see this same token was flat for a long time. And now so it's time when we tell people, when you trade MEMCoin, if you rock pool, just allow it to be in your wallet. All right. Don't say, let me sell it off since that's from pool. You just keep it there. But one of the things is that when you buy some of those MEMCoin, what we encourage people to do mostly with MEMCoin is that you buy it on your, you go and buy your MEMCoin, right, on your Trojan boat. All right. Trojan boat is better for you. That's your Trojan boat memcoin trading platform and all of that. So I think this guy is proving stubborn, and I think about if it went up, if it were my boat that I bought it, I would have made money because it went up to 105 million or something. Okay, 100 and yeah, I forgot it was yesterday. Yeah, so somewhere are good. Somewhere like here at about 50 something million or something, and it went up to 100 and yeah, 110 million, and that was a very massive profit. But because it was bought in a wallet, and of course, as it came down, and that's why I encourage people when it has to do with trading meme coin, trade it on softwares so that I will buy and I set my take profit. And when I get to my take profit, it will take profit for me. And that's why I use Trojan Boat. And of course, I use GMGN. And of course, I give those links on our group that you can always go and then use them. Because on there, I can set 20, 50%, 100%. When you get there, you should just buy, it's just sell for me. So that wouldn't stress yourself unnecessarily. And that's more reason why I make use of all of those softwares rather than wasting my opportunity to have made a lot of money. Okay. So now I was encouraging when the training yesterday on one of our investment platform called FMC Pay. So those of you who are here, and I went on YouTube and I was reading a lot of information, right, about FMC Pay. Now, if you have been on our ecosystem and you do not have FMC Pay wallet or exchange, go and have. I don't know what it takes you, but I think I've sent a link on our group. And I said, either you want to invest on AFF 2024 or not. A link was sent for FMC Pay exchange. What do you do? Maybe let me forget the old school. Those of you, if you are new and you are listening to me, you are here. And if you are not on our Telegram group, after now, request, all right? Whoever that sent you the link to join the Zoom, ask him that, please, I want to be on the group, both the Telegram and WhatsApp, the free group. Now, I'll do a favor and send the FMC Pay link on that place again. Now, why? Okay, why am I saying this? Because if you go on YouTube now, there are a lot of persons that I saw that they were following the airdrop of FMC Pay exchange. You hear me right? Yes, they have been doing it for more than a year. And all you do is that register, verify your account, go to Play Store, download the app, right? And then make sure your account is verified, your address, then your Google Authenticator is verified. They give you some volumes of FMC token. All right. Those of you who attended meeting with us yesterday, you had one of the developer and co-founder of FMC Pay and PAYNET ecosystem was giving us update of what they want to do. Now, so the point is this. Those people who are, because like some of you are doing some airdrop that you don't even know, I don't know how much you make on some of those airdrop, but some of us do some validated airdrop. So you can refer to even FMC Pay as a validated airdrop. Number one, you are doing an airdrop like affiliate kind of airdrop. Now, number one, the token they will give to you, you can instantly sell it on the platform there. That's number one. Number two, you refer friend, they get their own airdrop, they pay you some airdrop. I think somebody was giving the explanation and he said, everybody, anyone he invite, as they do their own verify, the volume of FMC token they give to him, it's worth $1.5. So imagine you invited 200 people instead of inviting them to funny schemes and all of that, and you were giving token worth of $1 on each of them. That's $200. I'm just using an example. All right. So after now, I'm going to send a link on the group for us to register on FMC Pay. and then of course verify your account. Or once you finish registering, you go to Play Store and download the app, right? And then verify your detail, your personal information, like making your ID. And of course, one of the things that I heard from one of the developers, when you are verifying, you're uploading any of your ID, make sure that the ID is taken on a white background, maybe like on white paper before you snap it, so that your verification can be done properly. Okay. And so it's one of the fundamental things I said, most of us, we don't pay attention to when opportunity are actually fantastic. It's when it's obvious people are making a lot of money before we come to ask. Because the question I ask myself is this: the token is really very cheap, and the developer, the people, the ecosystem are trying to do a whole lot of things. Yeah, it is a true or it's a lie, but that's a platform that I've been with for more than 3 years, almost 3 years. Because by May this year, I'll be 3 years on PAYNET ecosystem. Yeah, you hear me right? 3 good years on PAYNET ecosystem. So if that's the case, and they're trying to develop a whole lot of things, so why don't take it? You are not paying anything to register on the FMCP, and then all of that. Okay. Now, another thing I explained to some persons yesterday again, or even for more than 2-3 weeks now, I was explaining of assuming now, the question I ask a lot of people is this: assuming all the token you bought, you made some profit, right? And I said, why don't you find a way to stock the USDT somewhere? And that was when I suggested about this PAYNET ecosystem. And what do I say people to do? If you look at it, this is an example. And I say find a way to like have a staking, join the staking platform of PAYNET ecosystem where you can be paid, right? Every month, 9% or $3,000. Now, so this is one of the strategy some of us are deploying, waiting for the next bear market. Why? So I'm going to have more stable income. Yeah, you may say, oh, what if these people run away? Well, that means they run away, okay? So somebody say, you want my money to go like that? Well, some of us lose a lot of crazy money onto different platforms, right? But I'm not saying you should go and patronize Ponzi scheme. So get to understand that, all right? So I'm not saying you should go and invest in Ponzi scheme here and there, but this is this formula. Bitcoin, so don't just expect anything in Bitcoin right now. I can tell you for free. Now, assuming Bitcoin now, because I see my all-time high for Bitcoin was 90,000, 110,000. Well, I don't say I do not believe in other people saying going to go to 150, 200,000. If it happens, that's a bonus for us. What if it doesn't happen? So what's your plan? So my plan is this: okay, some of the USDT, why don't I explore them out? Or if you buy a meme coin now and it pump, like one guy came around and then he bought it. Okay, not even a body coin. Grass airdrop. The money he made on grass airdrop, instant money before the pump was $9,000. And within a few days, it pumped, and $9,000 was about $28,000. Say, hey, you know what? You're going to take out $10,000. If I have control over you, I'm going to tell you to take $15,000 out of that $28,000 and buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of this package. $3,000 times 5 is $15,000. And that means that fellow is going to be earning 9% of $3,000 every month multiplied by 5. That's $1,350. And then this is the gist. And I told the fellow, as you are making the money, convert, and we push it back to the FMCP to lock some of those tokens, right? So what happened? That means it's going to be paid salary of $1,350 every month for the next 24 months. Now, if it's wise, even if a bear market comes, it can be ladder buying to coins over time. Now, these are secrets anyway, but not all of us will understand, because most time when we hear about 9% of $3,000, we're like, that's too slow because you have been investing in different Ponzi scheme. We're talking about 105% in a year APR. That's 210% in 2 years APR, and then you get paid. The question you ask me, fellas, why will I do that when I can trade and make 100% within 1 day? It's true, but how long can you sustain that? So I'll say trading is like hustling. but investing is the real back deal. All right. Now, so quickly then return back. Now, the same suggestion that I always suggest to people about buying into stock, I'll have to still mention it right now. When I suggest to a lot of people to buy into some stocks, they'll tell me, oh, why will I buy stock? It's a waste of time and all of that. But let's look at it. Even local stock. When people tell me, I can't buy into local stock, why will I buy into local stock? I told some person to buy into PayPal when PayPal was as cheap as very low amount of money. PayPal is $88 right now. And I still remember when PayPal was $25, $20, $60. Oh, no, $45 and all of that. And a lot of people were like, why would I buy into stock? Yeah, it's a backup. So when I make profit in my crypto, I find a way to buy into stock. Like those of us in Nigeria, you will hear me, I talk so much about Transcorp. Yeah, you're in Nigeria. I talk so much about Transcorp. That buys Transcorp. Now, Transcorp is 53 Naira right now. But when I was talking about Transcorp about 2 years ago, Transcorp was 1 Naira 85 kobo, 1 Naira 95 kobo. At the point, Transcorp was at 2 Naira perpetually for a very long time. And over time, it got to 5 Naira and got to 7 Naira. And then I think when it got to 12 Naira, it was too obvious. How can a stock, from 2 Naira on the average, and within like 1 year, within the range of 1 year, from 2 Naira get to 12 Naira. That's alarming. And then when it moved and created a very big all-time high, it went to $21. No, sorry, 19 Naira. Now, some persons who didn't sell that and felt that they've lost it, I said, no, two sides of stock is that number one, when you buy and you keep, right, you get dividend and you get bonus if they declare bonus depending on the company. And now I said the whole ideology is that, haven't you heard of people bought into stock at their nominal value, and over the years, their shares in that company have stayed for how many years? They strengthen the bigger the company, the much money you've made, even holding into your unit of your equity. And those are the things I always explain to people. And now, here you go. Transcorp is 53 Naira. Can I tell you this? Well, I'm not telling you this like to hype you. What if before September this year, what if you meet Transcorp at 103 Naira per share? Now, this is the calculation. There was somebody I helped to buy these shares with 3 million Naira. That was last year or last 2 years. 3 million Naira at the average of 2 Naira. So 3 million Naira on the average of 2 Naira. This is it. This is 40 million Naira on the average of 2 Naira. Divided by 2 Naira, that's average of how much? About 1.5 million units of the shares. Right now, multiply by 53 Naira, as bad as the economy or the strength of the currency is. Come on, that's about 79 million Naira. Within 2 years, that's less than 2 years, yeah. That's 79 million Naira from 3 million Naira. Yeah, all the stock will not do that, right? 79 million Naira. Come on. So let's say you use ordinary 100,000 Naira to abort when I was shouting, talking about it here and there, 100,000 Naira, divide by, that's 2 Naira. Then that's when you have 50,000 units of these shares. And now multiply by 53 Naira right now. Come on. No, you must be joking, Felix. You can't tell me that. You were saying 100,000 Naira, yeah? 100,000 Naira to buy the stock. That's going to give us 50,000 units of the stock. Now, multiply by 53 Naira right now. Come on. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. That's 2.6 million Naira within 2 years, guys. 2.6 million Naira within 2 years, guys. Now, so those are the things then the other one we still talk about not long was Fidelity. Please, none of this company paid me to do their advert for them. So I'm just giving you an opportunity. Now, when I talk about these shares, these are local shares, of course, one of the Nigerian bank, right? and it was at 9 naira 45 kobo, and at the point was at 10 naira. And right now, so it first went to 17 naira and came back to 14 naira. I still talked about it that people, if you want to buy, I think somebody was chatting with me sometime when the thing was about 16 or 18 naira, that which stock can he buy now because they need to buy some stock. I said, okay, you can still buy Fidelity. Now, with the current tariff, all right, with the current tariff of telecommunication, then that means even the MTN were shouting for people. That time, before this increase in tariff for telecommunication, MTN came down to as low as 189 naira per shares, and at the point 202 naira per shares. Right now, it's about 250. Well, I'm not saying it will get to 400 naira, but what if you get to 400 naira before the month of September, October this year? Yeah, so but this is far expensive already compared to a lot of shares you probably will have bought, but that's still not bad, even if you just have a backup fund in the shares. And so the same thing, a lot of people who are asked to buy WIMA, when it went down to this, I'm just picking some of those stocks right now. WIMA is almost back to the all-time high. I have a client who, when he bought at the roof, and I told him, don't worry, relax. It's going to bounce back. And here you go. And of course, and I still told some friends who were close to me, when it came down to as low as 5 naira per shares, was within the range of 5 naira, 4 point something naira per shares. And I told them, buy. If you want to buy, you can buy and add more. Now, that was around last year, September, October, and all of that. So October last year, to right now, or even let's say, yeah, August, September, October, in that range. So October last year, let's say at 6 naira maximum. And right now, you almost double your money, right? Because it actually went to 12 naira. So, but you almost double your money right now. This is about 11 naira per shares. Wando, the same thing. Come on. I don't know. We have so much opportunity that should give you a lot of money. Orlando should be about 70 naira. Okay, it's about 68 naira, stuff like that. Guys, I'm just bringing out opportunity that crypto, you make money, you diversify. Now, for those of you who are trading, then we have so many trading opportunity. Trade futures, we trade synthetics, right? That volatility index. We trade Forex. We trade we trade Forex, we trade synthetics, we trade all manner. It's all right. So, but all we do is to take advantage of the market, and this is trade. There's a program going on now by one of us, Dean of Forex, and we told people that we're doing what they call challenge. All you do is to register with us on Trade, right? Fund your account, and we add you to the group. And then you can follow the live trading section, signals, and all of that, and you'll be able to make money. Come on, look at 40. Sky came down very well. Wow, wow, wow. I was off. I was off, right? These are fantastic instruments we trade on Trade as a broker, and then we told people to take advantage of it. Now, if you want to trade Forex, what we recommended was Aka's. Congratulations for those of you who took advantage of the Aka's X promo that just ended on the 31st of January 2025. And now I'm sure when we settle down, you're going to maximize a whole lot of opportunity around this. So Trade is one of the major broker we use for our volatility trading platform. And it can tell you quite amazing. Seriously, it's quite amazing. And we are not playing at all. We're doing everything possible to make trading a lot easier for people. And of course, all you need is you want to learn basics to know how to handle opportunity by yourself and taking advantage of, because sometimes we can set a trading call, but if you don't pay attention, this guy, I bought it yesterday. And of course, I think he's trying more than others, going flat, that eventually to take up and all of that. Well, maybe that's one of the meme coin I probably will look at. Wow, it actually went up. I didn't know. Come on. Serious. Imagine, so I did 100%, I didn't know because I bought it in a wallet and oh my word. Yeah, so that you can see why I make use of robot. Look at it here. 150 something percent. Holy Spirit. I didn't know. So let me copy the contract address. If you're on our group, you're gonna find it and go to Telegram. I go to Telegram, cash flow system. I just paste it. Okay. If you're on the cash flow system, you're gonna see it. So look at it as I paste it. So see, look at how I actually trade with robot. So if I'm sure maybe I do not have money on my robot. So Trojan boat. So I just go to the Trojan and then I go here and all I do is just to paste our address insufficient fund, okay? And that's why it's not buying for me. And then the same thing, if I go to my GMGN to buy this same thing, right? Just for me to come to my GMGN, right? And I go here and I paste the contract address, but oh good. So I just come over here and I paste the contract address. I enter. So if you do not have the link to GMGN, come to our group, you're going to find, imagine, come on, this is amazing. This guy had really maintained very nice momentum. Look at what I do. If I want to buy now, just for me to come over here and I click on buy, all right? So I click on buy. I've done a video about how to use GMGN and I put it, let's say I want to buy 0.03 Solana, worth of Solana. I'm not supposed to buy now, I'm supposed to allow the pullback, but just because of this experiment, and I click over here, what's it saying? Low balance, please top up. Oh, see, I do not have enough money. Okay, so let me go to Bullets if I do have money there, okay? All right, so that's the simplest way of doing this transaction. This guy, do I have? I don't know. Yeah, so come over here, Molex, all right? I search for it here and I paste it. I just want to experiment to you guys to see how I use robot to trade because if I have said that on my robot yesterday, I will have made a lot of money. 150. So I said like 50%, 100%, so that I don't want to waste too much time. So 0.03. So I just click buy just because of this training, right? Now I bought already, and so you can see that I'm on negative right now, 0.0 whatever. So I want to sell, it's just for me to click on sell here, right? I'll click on sell. I'm gonna go to limit, all right? And I'll go how many percent of my volume? 75%. And what percentage should it go to when I will sell? Look at it. See, can you see now? Here. Okay. Okay, I say 50%. Oh, wow. What's going on? Excuse me. 75%. Something's going on. Network bad, bad, bad. Has this sold for me? Okay, it's not. Okay. Okay, good. 75%. Can you see something? I drop it. I click sell, okay? Can you see now? So what I'm just instructing the boat is that when the market get up to this point, sell 75% of the one I just bought. Okay. Excuse me. So I want to adjust it up. Can you see now? Can do that. That's about 50%. So 75%. If I still go to go 100%, the same thing. So I click. Okay, so now there you go. So you're gonna find two places. I want to sell, my bags. So you can imagine what happened yesterday. I did not do that. And that was how I missed out of where I would have taken some profit. So you don't need to cheat yourself. Take advantage of the market. There's a whole lot of things we can do to make a whole lot of money and help ourselves with less stress. That's the truth. With less stress. So, but if you do not know, then like I was listening to somebody yesterday say, don't let robot use you, but try to use the robot. Okay, so those of you miss on the Akas X, well, that doesn't mean the opportunity is over. You can still take advantage of it, but just that the promo of what you're supposed to do is no longer available for you and all of that. So, guys, thank you for tonight. So somebody was asking me, hey, oh, does that mean the off-season market is over? Now, listen, every market time, right? Every cycle, right, have their different operation. Now, what do I mean by operation? So different season come with different trend. All season you were waiting for this cycle didn't happen in a group. Some altcoin pumped massively, but they were not carried along in a group. So sometimes you could be expecting the group movement of the market. Do you know what took over much of the altcoin season this season? It's memecoin. You can see how memecoin is pumping. So most altcoins were now trending independently. You get it right? They were trending independently instead of trending at the same time with the altcoin season to create a season. No season for them. Does that mean it will not still happen? Perhaps yes, but don't put hope on it. And that's why I've been warning people, take profit as it appeals to you, because don't expect what play out in the past season to actually come out to happen in this season. Each season with their peculiar features and characteristics. So if you generalize it, you're going to miss out of so many things. So like a lot of people, when you tell them to buy coin, say, no, I don't trade meme coin. I will look at them and say, you're funny. I don't buy Bitcoin. I rather make Bitcoin. And what's the easiest way to make Bitcoin? Take altcoins or meme coin, they pump, you convert your money back to your Bitcoin. Once you hold Bitcoin, okay, make money. Let your money grow, all right, in an altcoin or meme coin, and then you push it back to Bitcoin. Then you have made money in Bitcoin. Okay, as you can see this one now, we're 7% probably right now. Okay, look at it. Look at it. So we're in 7% probably right now. Okay, this 7.5% probably right now. So these are the things. So I think I've sent the link you can buy. And then if you have Trojan Boat, you can use Trojan Boat. I know I've sent a link about Trojan Boat to our group. You can use Trojan Boat to buy, or you can use GMGN. I've sent GMGN to our group. And somebody say, I don't know how to use GMGN. Then just make use of Trojan Boat. I have sent a video on Trojan Boat before. The link will be sent on our group. Trojan Boat link will be sent. PAYNET ecosystem on how you can invest $3,000, making 9% every day, 9% every month will be sent. FMC Pay link will be sent, and other links will be sent so that you can register if you want to do. Then Akas S link too, of course, we have always been repeating it and all of that. Okay, so these are the things we need to understand. So altcoin season, you may be disappointed that we may not have some of those things we're expecting in this season. Okay, so that's one of the things. Because no one. Okay. Someone say altcoin season again because no one has reached its previous. Oh, I didn't even read your message complete. See, don't expect coin to reach their previous all-time high. That's a taboo most time we use. There are so many coins that will never reach their all-time high, that will rock poof finally, or will just be moving sideways and become insignificant. There are many of them that happen like that. So most time when you are looking at some people, when they are doing review, they tell you, imagine the previous all-time high. XRP struggled for a cycle, didn't return back. You know, the all-time high of XRP before was in 2017, right? 2017, 2018 or something. And the next cycle, he couldn't get there. It was this cycle that got there. Remember the case that happened to XRP, at that time, right? So sometimes when you use that as a factor, you'll be missing out on where you're supposed to be booking some profit down. Those are the issues probably we face. Okay, sir. Set SL on GMGen and the market rock pull. Will it hit the stop loss or liquidation my capital? It will hit the stop loss. If you set stop loss on GMGen, when the market rock pull, it will sell off. It depends again if those developers were the one that rock pull the whole thing, they will manipulate the thing off you. But if it's normal buying and selling markets system, then it will hit your stop loss and cut you off. Normal. That's how it is. Guys, we're already 14% on this coin. I was just using as an example for us. I send the contract address on the general group on the cash flow system. If you are there, you should see the contract address. I think I did. Let me check. Quite unfortunately, I couldn't check so many coins for us. But I think this one, if you were smart enough, you will have bought it. So on private mentorship, I don't need to send it because I did send it yesterday. And please, if you're on our private mentorship, always pay attention to our learning, to information updates and all of that, so that you don't miss out of important things. Especially those of you for the Forex, those of you for the synthetics, those of you for, other kind of robotic and all of that. They are very important so that you don't miss out of important things. They are very, very important. Okay? So imagine this guy now. And I'll only tell some of us that if you are new, those of you who are new, sometime you want to come into the market, you can still be picking money. If I have time to sit down with MEMECOIN, I won't start looking for bulk move. I will still be making small money, targeting like 20-30%. And I do like 3 or 4 times, and you can close. So that means you can literally use like $20 to make $10 in a day on your meme coin. Just that you won't trade the new ones, all right? You rather want to follow the old ones, and because they will always have volume that will still be available. Instead of it trading like new ones like this, by myself, if I want to trade, if I have time to sit down to trade some meme coin, and though very fragile, you may not be able to manage the risk that will follow, into some of those stuff like that. Yeah. Now I can pick up and all of that. What's this one? CAC AI. What are they doing? This is nonsense. I will never dare to go there. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, okay, somebody's asking another thing. Okay, so the sessions didn't pay again after paying the first people on the Packers. Oh, they will still pay, don't worry. No, but sessions send a message for you to send wallet already. Am I mistaken? Yeah, they already send people to send non-custodial wallet. I think that was the last update, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll check on the group, but I think that was the last update about them on for sessions, right? So I'm very sure everybody will be paid. Okay, guys, it's still pumping. Oh, the first one is sold. Am I correct? What's going on? Okay, it has not gotten to the first one. Yeah, it has not gotten to the first one. Almost gets to the first one. Okay, it has even reduced in profits. It came down a little. That was so if you're not on our Telegram, go there. The contract address is posted there. Yes, every of these stocks are available on Merritrade. What.ng, yeah. How to join your private mentorship? Our private mentorship in Plan B is $5,000, one-time, lifetime access for private mentorship. So if you're new, you don't need our private mentorship. What do you need our private mentorship for? Just go on our free group. So just go on our free group. You have access to at least basic things on our free group. so the cash flow system. Yeah, so we send the link on WhatsApp and all of that. Then secondly, you can be on our WhatsApp. So then you can pick some of those links, register on some of those things we talked about, right? Then you now need to follow. You now need to follow and on YouTube, all right? So that when some important video are sent, you always access to them and all of that. But you want to be very serious. Okay, you can say, okay, let me go for private mentorship. But private mentorship fee is $5,000. So it's not what may be easy for people to start by. So I always tell people, don't have this in your mind that, oh, because I'm not in private mentorship, that's now I'm not doing well. No, 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 no. It's not true. You can do well in this crypto without coming into someone is asking, can one buy stock without stockbroker? I don't understand. I don't understand this question. Uh there's So I don't understand this question. If you are being Plan B, every one of you, this person who asked this question, if you are being Plan B, I'm sure I've given us different platforms where you can buy stock independently by yourself without anybody. I think I've done that over and over again. I send the link and I've done experiment about just like what somebody was asking, can I buy on where.ng? And that's been I've been using this thing more than 5 years or something. And Merritrade tool was sent to most of us on our group where you buy your stock, you see your dividend. I think, let me just check something very quickly because I remember even one of the platform that I bought a stock on the where.ng, the person was asking, I'm sure the person is on that. Yeah, that was many, many years back right now. Let me check. That was many, many years back. And I even forgot that I ever used it. So, but when I had to remember, because I wanted to teach some persons about stock and all of that, and I discovered, oh, there was still remnant, all right, of some stock I bought many years back, yeah, and I sold off, and there were few of them that were left there. And yet, the company were paying sorry, can I remember this password? So the company were paying the dividend. Oh, it's an old account. They were paying the dividend to that account. So, but I use more kind of sophisticated kind of platform right now, right? So look at example. Yeah, so let's go. So look at example here. Someone who was asking, excuse me. Look at example of wealth.ng. Look at it. This is marketplace. Look at different, and one of the things they even added was Jumbo. That's like real estate platform where you can earn 15% API, and then you invest. They put the diversification to that. And you want to do auto buy, just like what we do on Bybit to do a DCA buying of thing and all of that. Look at different stocks. All right, and look at we mentioned about okay, look at Fidelity here, right? So if I click on Fidelity and it just give us Fidelity here, for instance, come up, don't waste my time. It's telling us Fidelity, the price range 52 weeks ago, price range 7.5, $7.8 naira and to 13 naira in the range. And now 19 point something naira per shares. And now you go here, you find so we talk about Transcorp now. Can we find it here? Yes, why not? Transcorp. Yes. You cannot find it, you can always search for it, right? Can always search for it. Yeah. So look at it here. Can search for it. Type Transcorp. All right, here you go. Can you see now? Yeah, so type Transcorp, and you find Transcorp here. All right. And the same thing, if you look at, go to transaction, and you see that even that fragment of the stocks that were here, dividend was paid, right? Look at it. GTCO, that is GT Bank. This was dividend, 60 naira, and it's paid here, and the same dividend that was paid can be used to buy more stock. All right. Dividend, look at another dividend, 60 on 60 unit, 162 naira. Another dividend on the same GTCO. This was 2023, this was 2024, the same 2024. This was May, and this was October. Twice dividend for 2024, and then 2023 dividend was paid on the GTCO, then MTN, all right, 2023 and all of that. So, okay, so then you can find another one, GTCO 2023, right? Month of May, GTCO 2023, MTN, April, 200 naira, 160 something naira, stuff like that. Another one, MTN, 20 unit, 2022, 171 naira. Then GTCO, 2022, 162 naira, right? Stuff like that. Now, another time, GTCO 2021, can you see that? Right, 2021, right? Dividend 2021, right? This is okay, dividend okay, even First Bank, and all of these 145, 2021, right? See, 2020, right? See here, just like that, over and again, right? And then you look at it, you see that like maybe some kind of MTN, look at it. So look at MTN was bought here, 158 naira, right? And this is the total cost. And now present price is 250 naira. I'm telling you that this is 58%, 5,000 naira worth. And now GTCO was bought at 33.7 naira. And now at the price of this, now this is the current price, 62 naira plus, yada, 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 85%, and all of that. So now, one of the things I've told a lot of us is that right from day one, I said things are more decentralized than you ever thought, right? Things have been decentralized than you ever thought. You sit in your house, you do virtually everything. You have your financial planning, you make money, you spread your tentacles and all of that. In fact, funniest thing now is that like even the real estate, you want to buy land and all of that. I have different platform. I use like, I want to buy land, register on the portal, put everything there, and put everything I want to do, tell them this, and then, of course, everything done. So can see digitalization has really simplified things for everyone, unless we are not maximizing it. And that's the most thing we say we're exposing people to in our ecosystem. Plan B is set to show people operation do it yourself. Just show you how this thing is being operated, and then you are making money, right? You're making money. The only challenge most of us have is that we're looking for hit and run. Uzbo ministry. It's not going to work. Okay, guys, can you see? This guy is still pumping. Ooh. It sold, right? It has sold my It has sold, man. Am I correct? I can't find it again. I think the pump is, yeah, so let's look at it. Come on. What's going on? Let's look at it. I think guys jump out of hands, right? Let's go. Let's see. So any fast finger that bought it. Whoa. Where's you? Where's you? Where's you? That was what's the name of the coin again? Come on. This is it. This is it. That guy is it's crazy. So within 1 hour, it has come on, man. Look at it. So within 1 hour, it has done about 70% or so. Can you see, right? Guys, pumping. Pumping. Come on, it's still pumping. So you can see that was like a bonus for you tonight. I told you, I didn't prepare any coin to give you. I didn't prepare any coin to give you guys, but the coin came on its own. So imagine, that's why I said you don't even need too many things to make money. So yeah, 70-something% within 1 hour. All right. And so I think the guy had, let's see, because I can't find mine on the page. Yeah, I'm in the page, man. Okay. So let me click on sell for me to see it. My network is misbehaving. Oh, it's bullets. Okay, it's bullets. Uh-huh. Because even if it's sold, I should see part of it. Okay. It's bullets. Oh, yeah, it's bullets. Oh, gosh. Okay, 34%. Oh, good. 34%, guys. Yeah, 34%. Yeah, it went to 45%. It came down to 34%. Yeah, so this space is sweet. Okay. We just need to obey simple instructions. Sometimes, truth is an orphan. Okay. Truth is an orphan. Truth is what is suffering in the world we are now. Iniquity is unbound. So truth is suffering. But no matter how truth is suffering, just make it your friend at all costs, right? Yeah. So this is it. So, okay. Somebody may be asking, can I still buy? Why not? Why not? Okay. All right, guys. So have a nice rest. I think I never thought I was going to waste up to this time tonight. Cause I had a lot of things to do. And that's why I say I'm not going to waste too much time. Right? So do have a nice rest. Everyone's going to say, okay, this how much is to join basic class. Basic class is $150. That's $150 basic class. Yeah, $150. You want to now go advanced to learn some specialty, maybe how to reset for low gems and all of that. And I think that's about $1,000 or so. But basic class is $150. Yeah. Okay. Then we have Build With Me. Build With Me premium is $1,500 a year. Right. Okay. So that's it. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice rest. So go and make money. And so be careful. The market is doing what it's doing, but we have a lot of things to do. And then we want to see what the market close with the next 2 hours or 3 hours. We will send you some updates on our group so to know what to do.